Look at your saved folder. Look at your vision board. You've spent dozens of hours consuming the results of success, haven't you? You love the idea of the suit, the respect, and the freedom. But if I handed you the daily schedule of the person who actually earned those things, you'd hand it back in 10 minutes. The truth is, you aren't chasing success. You're chasing a hit of dopamine from a fantasy. You're addicted to the idea of being great, while you're allergic to the work that greatness requires. You've become a mental millionaire, rich in your imagination, but bankrupt in your reality. Today, we're ending the daydream. We're gonna find out if you actually want to win, or if you just like watching others do it. I knew a student once who spent 3 months branding his company. He had the logo, the business cards, and the perfect Instagram bio. But when I asked how many sales calls he'd made, the answer was 0. He wasn't building a business. He was playing house. He was in love with the identity of being an entrepreneur, but he hated the activity of selling. Most of you are doing the same thing. You're addicted to the success high. You watch a motivational video and feel like a king for 20 minutes. Then you go back to the couch. You've replaced progress with preparation. You think that because you're studying success, you're achieving it. But knowledge without application is just high-level entertainment. You aren't working. You're dreaming with your eyes open. What is the cost of this addiction? It's the slow, agonizing death of your self-respect. Every time you fantasize about the result without doing the work, you are training your brain to be satisfied with nothing. You're becoming a spectator of your own life. 10 years from now, you'll be the person at the bar talking about what could have been, while your peers the ones who were willing to be bored and unglamorous are, living the life you only posted about. The idea of success is a drug, and like any drug, it requires higher doses to feel anything. Eventually, you'll need to watch 10 videos just to get out of bed. Are you okay with being a consumer of other people's achievements? The world doesn't pay you for what you intend to do. It only pays for what you finish. The Stoic path is the path of premeditatio, malorum, anticipating the difficulty. We're going to use the boredom benchmark. Success is not a series of peak moments. It is a long, repetitive sequence of boring tasks done with excellence. I want you to look at your goal and find the most monotonous, least sexy part of it. If you can't learn to live or at least endure the boredom of that task, you don't want the goal, you just want the trophy. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself to get to work as a human being. He didn't wait to feel inspired, he simply did his duty. Your task is to stop looking for passion and start looking for repetition. True mastery is found when you find the work so normal that you no longer need to post about it. The moment you stop fantasizing and start working, the success high will vanish. You will realize that building something real is actually quite dull 90% of the time. This is the friction. Your brain will crave the old idea of success. It'll try to distract you with a new opportunity or a more exciting plan. This is the test. The friction is where the fans are separated from the players. If you coo in, handle the silence of the work of the days where no one is clapping and no one is watching, then you never deserved the result. You have to fall in love with the process of carving the stone, not just the finished statue. Lean into the monotony. That is where the power is forged. Now, look at the difference. You are no longer hyped. You are competent. You do need a motivational speaker to tell you to move, because your momentum is built into your bones. You have traded the success aesthetic for success reality. You don't care if the work looks good on Instagram. You only care if it works. Because you've embraced the boredom, you've achieved more in a month than you did in the last 3 years of dreaming. You have the quiet confidence of a craftsman. You realize that the idea was a prison, but the work is freedom. You don't need to post about being a hustler because the results are screaming for themselves. You aren't chasing the ghost anymore. You've become the thing that others are dreaming about. I've called you out because I know you have the ingenue. We're just wasting it in neutral. The idea of success is a beautiful dream, but it's time to wake up. I want you to make a commitment to the process today, not the prize. I want you to go to the comments right now and type the word practice. By typing it, you are admitting that you are a student of the work, not a fan of the result. Go to your boredom benchmark. Find the one task you've been avoiding because it isn't exciting enough. Do it today. Do it tomorrow, and don't stop until it's done. I'm waiting to see what you actually build. This is your mindset reboot. Go.